It began as a dare. Alex, Sarah, Jamie, and Chloe had heard whispers of strange occurrences in Rainford Woods. Locals spoke of mysterious lights and eerie sounds that could not be explained. Some even claimed to have seen the humanoid, a figure that lurked in the shadows, neither human nor animal. "You're all scared of a local legend," Alex teased as they packed flashlights and snacks for their late-night trek. "Let's just see what's out there," Sarah said, feigning confidence. The woods were dense, with towering trees that seemed to lean in closer the further they walked. The group's laughter faded as the path grew darker. The only sounds were the crunch of leaves underfoot and the occasional hoot of an owl. "Do you hear that?" Chloe asked, stopping suddenly. "What?" Jamie asked, shining his flashlight around. "That humming," she said. The others strained to listen. At first it was faint, a low, rhythmic hum that seemed to pulse through the trees. "It's probably the wind," Alex said, though he sounded unsure. As they continued, the humming grew louder, more deliberate, and oddly mechanical. Then the lights appeared. At first, they were tiny, darting orbs, almost playful in the way they weaved through the trees. But soon, a larger, steady glow emerged in the distance. It was unnatural, cold, and silvery, illuminating the forest floor in strange, shifting patterns. "Maybe we should turn back," Chloe said, her voice trembling. "We've come this far," Alex argued, stepping toward the light. The others hesitated but followed. As they approached, the light dimmed slightly, revealing a figure standing in its center. It was tall and unnervingly thin, with elongated limbs and a head too large for its body. Its eyes were luminous, reflecting the silvery glow, and its skin had a pale, almost translucent quality. It's looking at us," Jamie whispered, frozen in place. The figure tilted its head as if studying them. Then, without moving its legs, it glided closer, its movements smooth and eerily silent. "Run!" Alex shouted, breaking the group's paralysis. They turned and sprinted back the way they had come, the light behind them intensifying. The humming grew deafening, vibrating through their bodies. Branches seemed to claw at their clothing as they ran, and the air felt thick, as if the woods themselves were trying to trap them. When they finally burst out of the forest and onto the village road, the light vanished and the humming stopped. Gasping for air, they looked back but saw nothing. "Did we all see that?" Sarah asked, her voice shaking. None of them could sleep that night, their minds replaying the encounter. Over the weeks that followed, they shared their story with a few locals, only to be met with grim nods. "You're not the first to see it," an elderly shopkeeper told them. "We call it the humanoid. It's been here longer than any of us. Best to leave it be." Despite their fear, the friends found themselves drawn back to the woods, hoping for answers. But the humanoid was never seen again. The Rainford